If you're on a quest to obtain the Altar Ring, the Soul Reaper Axe pieces, or the Virtus equipment but don't know how, you've come to the right place. I am Skari, and I will help you. Today we'll figure out how to deal with Vardorvis. Vardorvis is one of the 4 bosses added with the quest Desert Treasure 2, and he is not easy. You'll want at least 80s in all melee stats, 70 prayer for piety, 76 mage for thralls is a very good idea to have as well, and I personally bring runes for death charge, but you don't have to do this. If you do it, remember it requires 80 magic to use. For the best armor and weapon setup, you can head over to the strategy guide for Vardorvis on Old School RuneScape Wikipedia. I can show you what I use right now. I use Oathplate equipment, I use the Blood Fury, I use a Fire Cape, Abyssal Tentacle, I use a Defender, Barrow's Gloves, Primordial Boots, and a Berserker Ring. You'll want to use a slash weapon on Vardorvis because he's weakest to slash, but if you have a very good crush weapon, you can pull it through with that as well. This is what my inventory looks like. I bring death runes because I use the death charge, but if you don't, you can skip those. The homeostatic dressing is recommended for beginners, but once you stop getting hit by the axes, they become redundant. I use a divine super combat potion, but a normal one will do as well. I use burning claws to spec in the beginning of the fight, and remember to also bring a Book of the Dead to summon thralls. You also need the runes in your rune pouch for thralls, which is blood, fire, and cosmic runes. I bring a few anglers to overheal, some Karambwans to combo heal, and the rest of my inventory is just sea turtles because they're cheap. While learning the fight, you might want something better like Moonlight Antelope. Just remember that you can't spam heal with those. They heal 14 right away and then another 12 over 7 ticks. So if you need to spam heal, you can use anglers in your inventory and use the Moonlight Antelopes for prolonging the trips. To teleport there, I use the Ring of Shadows, but until you get the Strangled tablet from Vardorvis, you can use Fairy Ring BLS and walk to the rowboat, take a rowboat and walk the rest of the way there. The plugins I use is tile markers to mark the 5 tiles you see here. And I use Better NPC Highlight to highlight the axes and the heads that spawn during the fight. Here's the IDs for those. The fight will get faster and harder the lower health Vardorvis has, but the mechanics don't change except for in numbers. You'll want to keep protection from melee and piety on for the whole fight, except for when the head comes and uses a range attack, but we'll talk about that too. His first attack is a dash that puts some cracks on the tiles that will spawn a darting spike from them. You can't stand on these spikes as they will damage you. He will also spawn axes in the sides and corners of the arena that travels through the arena to the opposite side. You'll have to dodge or step over these. Sometimes his head will pop out of the ground and attack you with a range attack. You have to pray protect from missiles against this, or it will disable your prayers for a few seconds and drain your prayer points. The last attack he does is Strangle. He will lock you in place for the time it takes for you to click the red squares on the screen. But if you right click Vardorvis just before he does this and press attack when the overlay appears, you'll continue attacking him. If you didn't get this right click in, you can also just eat as soon as you get out of the overlay and attack Vardorvis right away. This way you won't have to spend ticks eating afterwards. So with the mechanics explained, let's do a few kills and you can see how I handle Vardorvis. Okay, so getting ready to kill Vardorvis. First thing you'll do is put some sound on. The sound cues will help you kill him. I'll summon a thrall. I'll eat my anglerfish. I'll put on my divine superpot. And I'll protect from melee and piety. Also put your protect from melee and piety on your quick prey so you can put it on fast again. You start out by specking him. Go back. And I spec him again. Zoom in a bit. So we'll keep an eye out for the special attacks. Here comes the axis. When the axis is just in front of you, you can step out to these squares out here. I'll show you again now. Just in front of me, I'll step out and step back in. While you are in here, you will not be damaged by his dashing spikes, so that is why I stay here for the whole fight. Now, you saw the hit was coming in while I was talking, and I didn't get to tell you here I missed the right click, so I'll eat when I come out of it. Yeah, commentating while doing this can be a bit tricky. But I'll try to explain everything. Here comes the hit, I'll protect from missiles and put my melee back on. The axe I'll step over. Here I clicked Vardorvis just as it was coming up. That is also fine. Here it spawns on me, so I go out. And I go out again when the next comes. Put on protect from missiles and back to melee. Keep attacking. Step out. Protect from missiles. Melee on. Step out. Back. And I'll use a death charge here. Step out. And back. I'll let my prayers run out. So this wasn't a very clean kill, of course, because I let my prayers run out. But I'll still get the kill. We'll do a few more kills after this one, just so you can get an idea for the whole kill here. And I got hit by the axis there. I used my hemostatic dressing. Okay, so a bit scuffed kill. Let's see if I can do it a bit cleaner next time. So I put on my burning claws. I put on my prayers. I summon my thrall. And I go to spec him. I'll just dump all my specs here. In the beginning, this fight is not very fast, so you have a lot of time to react to everything. The head appears, protect from missiles. Get ready to step over the axe when the hitbox is just in front of you. Here I right click and I press attack. And I did another attack while he was in the animation. The head appears. And because I'm a bit low, I'll combo eat here and make sure not to let my prayer run out this time. My thrall is gone. I right click him so I can keep attacking. Protect from missiles. Step out because it's under me and back in. Here's the range attack. Protect from it. Range attack. Protect from it. It's under me. Protect from range. Out again. Out again. I'll take the dash. And here I get hit by an axe. I hear the range. Alright. So that's it. We got some supplies here, so we'll do another kill. Eat up to full. Yeah, and get your prayer back up. So my thrall is down. I'll resurrect. I'll put on my claws and I'll use my divine super pot. Eat up with the anglerfish and put the prayers back on. So you step out and step back in. You don't have to be perfect on this tile when you step out. Right click, attack, do the puzzle, step out and back in, check for missiles, step out and back in, check for missiles, nothing to do here. Right click him and press attack, do the puzzle, summon Thrall, protect from missiles, step out, protect from melee, back in. Step over those, protect from missiles, I'll just stay here because it spawned there, back in. Right click, attack. Protect from missiles. Step out and back in. Protect from missiles. There we go. And of course I'm not lucky and I get nothing. That's fine. So we'll do another kill here. I'll just summon another Thrall right away, put on my prayers. Also forgot to death charge. Step out and back in. Take from missiles. Step out and back in. Step out and back in. Take from missiles. Right click attack. Protect from missiles. Step out and back in. Protect from missiles. And now the fight gets faster. So remember to summon your thralls. Remember to have your prayer up. So that's it. Well, it's almost as if he wants me to do another kill. Let's just do it. Put on my claws. Prayers. Spec him. Step out and back in. Step out and back in. Take from missiles. Roll down. I didn't get the right hit here. I'll just eat when I come out. So my super divine combat potion is almost out. I have to keep an eye on that. Right click attack. Do the puzzle. I heard it. the missile attack. Expect a strangle here. It's very nice to have sounds on, so even if you can't see the hit, you can hear it. It's a very distinctive sound. Here I fuck up a bit, I'll just eat through it. Right click attack. Go back in safety. Here I misclicked, it's fine. Step out and back in. Step out and back in and put on missile protection. That's it. So hopefully by now you have an idea of how you will defeat Vardorvis. As you can see, even though I have quite a few KC, I'm still struggling a bit sometimes, and especially if I have to explain things while doing them. That's probably no surprise to anyone, but yeah, I hope this helped you. I hope you will get lucky on your drops. If this was useful for you, please consider like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you on the next one.